This is only the third time I've tried to do this. Let me check my settings because I had it messed up last time. I assume I'm doing horizontal. That's the way I set it up. Anyway, we are in Boston on a foggy evening. Just outside the Kenmore MBTA stop, which is where the famous Sitco sign is. And if I can make my camera work correctly, we're going to go see some Christmas lights. I'm using a different setup than I usually do because of it being nighttime. Anyway. Last time I tried this, I made it private. First time I did it vertically instead of horizontally. So hopefully I have all that right today. So this, sorry. We're on Commonwealth Avenue. This is the Commonwealth Avenue Mall. Actually, we can't go through that part. I forgot. This is just a little short area that once you get down to the end, you can't get out. So, I need to make my screen brighter, but I would do it while I'm recording. Anyway, it's foggy. You don't normally get this kind of vibe, so I figured it would be a good night. It's not raining. Hello. It's about 5 o'clock, 38 degrees or so here in Boston. People are having their after dinner drinks and dinner. There's no happy hour here. Just tried to bring it back, but unsuccessfully. I don't know if anybody will actually watch this live, but I know my 104 subscribers will. I appreciate each and every one of you. Anyway, you'll see how my feet hold up if you're a subscriber. If you're not, subscribe and you'll hear more about that story. This will work. Yeah, now I can see. Big difference. Yeah, we're live here in Boston. Although you're not. Oops, here. Hey. Oh, I guess I could turn it. I'm new at this, so bear with me. Well, I don't know how to say it. Hello. We're in Boston on Commonwealth Avenue, seeing the Christmas lights. Nice thumbnail. I'm testing. We're in in Boston on Commonwealth Avenue looking at the Christmas lights. Sun goes down here at 4:12 this time of year, so it's easy to do this in the dark at 5 o'clock. And as you can see, it is foggy as I'll get out a little bit higher in the atmosphere. That's a school bus for Boston University. Little creeks and streams that run all through here. See everybody coming off the highway going home from work. So from here we're going to make a slight diversion. If you suddenly are laying on the ground and hear me say ow, I sometimes lose my balance at night. Anyway, you see the Sitco sign back there again, the pretty lights. We're going to go over here and have a slight history lesson right there. There's a monument I want you to see. Yes, I can push the button. Pardon me. Except that car that tried to hit us. Alright, so I gotta make sure I don't get run over by a pedestrian. This is a monument to Leif Erikson, the Viking explorer, who was here 400 years before Christopher Columbus. So when you think they taught you that in history, yeah, that was wrong. Anyway, it's got some cool things to see if we can see it in the dark. See that kind of art, the dragon stuff, and there's more down here. The front. It'll probably be impossible to see what's on this side. Yep. But there's more art on that side. There's the back of his boat. And then we can't go that way because it's a trap. So we have to go back this way. All those people stuck in traffic. There's the Sitco sign again, like flashing through the fog. I remember the first time I was here and saw that. It was pretty cool because I knew about it. But alright, so we'll continue down Commonwealth. I'm sure as we get down here we'll see more Christmas decorations on people's homes as well, like over there. We're gonna go all the way down to Public Garden if I don't fall and bust my ass like I almost just did, and then through the Common. This area was built up to be, at the time, expensive housing, to be kind of the ritzy neighborhood. One of them. There's a lot of Harvard, like fraternities and affiliated buildings along here. Rained last night, but it's just this fog now. It's drizzle earlier. You can see the sidewalks are still wet. We're just walking along Commonwealth Avenue. Somebody up in their window. Christmas tree in another window, and another Christmas tree. It's the fun part of this time of year. Just going and seeing people's decoration. Let me know in the comments where you're from. Light reflected off the sidewalk. I was afraid it was a rat. We're in Boston on Commonwealth. We're looking at Christmas lights. Welcome, welcome. If you like doing this kind of stuff, subscribe, because I do it all the time. Anyway, this is neat. Wine bottles. Huh. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of cool. My favorite adjective. Right, where are we at? I'll look around while we wait on the light. That's one of the MBTA buses. City buses. Greg's Berkeley Street. Those are the names. I can't see the sign. It's behind me. Nope, Massachusetts Avenue. Which, as you might guess, being in Boston, is a major thoroughfare, including bicycles. We're gonna go, I promise, like right now. Except people in the crosswalk live on YouTube. Go, whatever, man, live on YouTube. As you'll find out, I have a very weird sense of humor, and I like to just pretend you're here walking with me, so. Right, there's cars coming underneath that overpass, and down here we will cross back to the middle. I'll look inside those windows. Not that we're peeping Tom, it's just the lights are interesting. Old school. Some of this stuff goes back to the 1800s. These lamps are made to look like they're still gas lamps. Surely God did not. More Christmas trees in the window. My tree's nothing special, but it's better than that Charlie Brown tree I had when I first got here. It was like a little bitty tiny some kind of evergreen tree. Probably from China, I don't know. Hey guys, we're in Boston on Commonwealth Avenue looking at Christmas lights, headed towards the Public Garden in Boston Common. We're gonna cross over to the middle of the street as soon as we're able. Gotta get past the part where the traffic goes. This next intersection. You can see people's Christmas trees in the window. When I was a kid in my hometown, there was a house that always had a huge Christmas tree that faced towards an alley behind their house. And they'd leave the curtains open and people would drive by all hours of the day and night to see the Christmas tree. I just remembered that. That's been a long time. Oh, look at their little well-decorated entrance. Very festive. I am wearing, but I'm not going to turn on. Probably, unless like maybe there's, I don't know, 25 people watching. A hat that lights up. And gloves. Anyway, we're in Boston on Comm Avenue. Hello, hello, hello. Look at the Christmas lights. And people watching, because we always people watch. This is where we cross over to. I usually use a DJI Pocket 2 when I do my recorded videos, but for live streams I use my iPhone 16. The DJI OM6. I don't see the light, but I think it's our turn. Sometimes you just gotta go. I learned in Japan, just go and look like you know what you're doing and people will leave you alone. Like me walking down the side of the street. Park closes at dusk. Well, not today, it doesn't. And this is why we came to Commonwealth Ave. So walk down the mall. All of you still with me? Congratulations. You now get the good stuff. Oops. And not, pointing at the sky or something. You will hear lots of people honking. They're known as massholes, literally. And there are lots of them there. My camera keeps floating. And then I try to correct it and then it jerks around. So sorry. Statue. I don't remember who it is. It says on the underside. Well, look. It's Domingo Sarmiento, president of Argentina, diplomat, writer, and friend of Boston, I guess. Oh, see, this is what I always mess up. I try to turn while I'm turning, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, bam. It's a pretty dog. It's so much more peaceful out here, like on a Saturday or Sunday when there's very few cars. The bad thing is you gotta go to the corner to go to the crosswalk. Unless there's no traffic and then you just run. Not tonight. Thank you, Mr. Lake person. Or lady. Or they, them, or whatever. I welcome everybody. Alright, what do we got? I think we got the light. Here we go. If somebody kills me, you guys are my witnesses. We're in Boston on Commonwealth Avenue, and this is the Commonwealth Avenue Mall. All decorated for Christmas. So we're coming to the lights. That's where we came from. And this is where we go. We're gonna walk down, excuse me, with a public garden, which are all decorated too. We'll look at any different decorations we see beside us as we go. Fortunately, this is just me. My chat's not turned on, so I can't see anything any of you are saying, but talk amongst yourselves. Still a newbie at this, so I had it turned on last time, but I also had it the wrong way. So anyway, we'll make do with what we have. Leave a comment. Let me know where you're from. Tell me about your Christmas tree. Mine's at home. This is not mine. Mine is a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It's foggy, which is why like there's such a kind of glow. It's not the normal, but it's fun. So I said it was a good night to come down here and do this. This monument is to 3 famous Bostonian women. I'd stop and read it, but it's hard to read at night. Anyway, very historic writers, and one was the first, I think, slave author that was published or something like that. I have to look. For anyone just joining us, we're in Boston on the Commonwealth Avenue Mall. Out checking out Christmas lights because it's not raining, it's not snowing, it's not blowing. So it's a good night to go out in Boston. And I don't do a lot of my regular videos at night, so you see the fog up there at the top of that building. There's always college students everywhere. We'll go to the corner so I don't get run over because I'm slow. Yeah, it's green my way because it's reflecting off the sign going that way. Why there are no walk signs on half these streets, I don't know. My corner's that way back home, which is down that way a few miles. That's pretty over there. I don't know what flag that is. Anybody identify it? Not the American one, silly, the one next to it. It's very pretty though, huh? It must have taken a lot of work. I think we'll stop and get a little better look at that one. It might make a nice thumbnail. Isn't that pretty? Huh, very nice. I don't think she wanted. Is she it? I don't know. Didn't want to be in the video.
This person either has toxic positivity.
Welcome to Boston, Commonwealth Avenue Mall. We're walking towards the Boston Common and Public Garden to go see the Christmas lights and see these along the way. Samuel Eliot Morrison. Every damn time. Anybody else live here? Ever been here? No. Those things. I didn't see anybody crossing the street. Maybe they just beep normally. Who knows? People are weird. Hotel, I think it is. Sorry, my connection dropped out. We're looking at Christmas lights in the Commonwealth Avenue Mall. If I don't run people over or get run over.
And so yeah.
That's pretty. Whoever's up there is 1805 to 1879. We'll see if we can figure out who it is. It's hard to read. William Lloyd Garrett. Garrison, not Garrett. Anyway, there he is. In the dark, watching over the mall. Welcome to the Commonwealth Avenue Mall. Anyone who's just joined us. We're out taking in holiday lights. They lit this section up on, or this whole area up on the 5th last week. It rained. Otherwise, I would have been out here then. So yeah, it's just past 5, and it gets dark here today at 4:12 p.m. So coming out for a nighttime walk is, yeah, wait till 5 and you're good to go. See if I can avoid getting run over. Oh, see, maybe not. No idea what that person was honking at. There was nothing anywhere near their car, if you saw. I think they just do it to do it. And for those just joining us from Commonwealth Avenue, walking the mall, see the Christmas lights. The ones in front of people's houses, apartments, condos, frat houses. It's kind of a Harvard area. It's pretty. It's foggy, so it's kind of got a weird, glowing vibe to it. It may be even more foggy by the time we're done. kind of cool to live down here. It takes much more means than this old guy has. Big old church. Bell tower's being renovated up at the top. Yeah, before they turn these on this time of year, this little section is dark, dark, dark. Taking my life in my hands. You're my witnesses if I get run over. Jaywalking. No, officer, I wasn't really. Oh, hi guys. Welcome to Boston. Commonwealth Avenue on the mall. Checking out the Christmas lights. Lights on that side of the street are pretty too. Everybody going home. Or trying to get home. Traffic here is known for being some of the worst in the country. It's kind of a nice view. Who is this? This is John Glover of Marblehead, which is a city up the coast. He was a soldier of the Revolution. And you can pause that and learn all about him if you want, but we're moving on. Let's see the little tree all the way up there. It's like, where do you want him to go? Now the light's red. Am I gonna risk it? No. They're not. Let's just go to the corner. Because these freaks are freaks. I'm gonna try to get around this guy and he's not gonna. Lady. And she's gonna run over me. She sure did start to move too. Because she was looking this way and not paying any attention to the pedestrians. And you guys almost witnessed it. That's the fun things that happen on these little adventures. You never know what you might see. Pardon. Wrong way. I'm a dude. I don't have this set the way I want it, I don't think. But that's why we, you rookie status, you get a asterisk by your name or something. I don't know. True inside of the apartment. People desperately trying to get home to their loved ones and dinner. I don't know if he knows that kind of looks spooky. The light just shining up underneath him. I don't know, you decide if we get close enough. Rain to you for the can't be out there. All right, this is Alexander Hamilton. So we're coming up to the end of the mall. You can see the tree light stop, and then on the other side of the street is George Washington, which means we're up in Public Garden, which is also decorated. So that was a nice little hike. Thank you for those who took it with me. Now we'll continue. I love the eyes on huskies, but I understand they're very hyper dogs. I had a friend who had one. Yeah, Boston Public Garden. Been around since I believe it says 1837 up there. If I remember correctly. Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry. Just ran over a guy with a dog. We kind of cross, not at the crosswalk. See where we were. Looks like things happen. Well, a big dog too. All right. Now it's darker in here, and I don't like the dark. No, I don't mind, but my feet don't like it. Yeah, Public Garden, 1837. Let's see. Well, normally you can see the city skyline behind George, and it's one of my favorite views of the city, but you can't see it right now. We're in the Boston Public Garden. Take a look at the lights. We came from Commonwealth Avenue Mall that direction. Now we're going this way. We're gonna make a little cultural highlight stuff, which I didn't actually know until today. Learn something new every day. if I don't mess it up. I haven't run into that now. But it will be too. Oh, my Boston. No, if I do this right. He's right there. Yep. How many of you have seen the movie Good Will Hunting? It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Robin Williams, Matt Damon. This bench is where Robin Williams sat in the movie, looking out over the pond. And now you know, you can say you've been here. So that was one of the surprises today. I lost somebody. Anyway, let's continue looking at some lights. We'll go over to the comment. Looking a lot there. I was actually down here yesterday. I came to see the kids. Go across the bridge that is very touristy. Everybody takes selfies on this bridge. Right now, it's not so much tourist time and student time. Yeah, you can start to see the light for the comet over there, the multicolored one. Stop and take a look off the bridge into the foggy city. Very dark. There's many, many videos of this area on my channel. Feel free to check them out. They're from the daytime, knowing you can see the shade. Right here in the summer, there are swan boats all out there, and they're pedal boats that take people around the pond. They close up. I think it's not Labor Day. Maybe Columbus Day. They come out right around the time of the marathon, or a little bit after 1st of May. It's pretty though. Public gardens were created to have a European style garden. They brought in all kinds of flowers and trees from Europe. That's very nice. Now we're coming out to the edge of the public garden and gonna cross into Boston Common. So the common's been around, I'm sorry, the garden's been around here since 1837. The common goes back to 1634, the oldest public park in the nation. It's all lit up with Christmas. Right there. Just kind of walk around a little bit. Off in the distance, there's the gazebo. We'll get over there in a minute. You can see all the trees. And they lit us up on the 5th, the same night they did the um, Boston, or sorry, Commonwealth Avenue Mall. Boston Common was owned by a man back in the 1600s, and he donated it to the city, but he said there was one condition: they could never develop it. It's back in those days, people let their cows come down here to eat and poop. I think they, I think maybe they hung people here. I don't know, it goes back 400 years. Things were different. That's the Earl of Sandwich, but is closing after this year. So it closed. And whatever it is, octagonal, hexagonal building is the entrance to the parking garages underneath this. There are a bunch of them all around. Now, the only thing you have to watch here at night is that instead of squirrels, you might see rats. Hopefully not this early. We're over by the gazebo. It's pretty. We'll take a quick look to the left. You can't really see it in the dark, but you can right there. That's the World War II memorial. Veterans, whatever. Welcome to the Boston Common for those just joining us. We're walking around seeing the Christmas lights in the fog. Would you like going for a walk with somebody who's basically a random stranger, but we'll be happy to have you as their friend? Subscribe to my channel. Yeah, that fog's really coming down. Those buildings aren't that. Oh, it's at the top. I have a friend who gets creeped out when it's foggy. I love it. It reminds me of UK. Spent 2.5 years just an hour north of London in the Air Force. They do events and things here. Let's see what fog really starting to settle into the comp. That's the opposite side over there. Where those lights are, they kind of ring. You can tell. These middle ones, I get it. Can you imagine living in that building overlooking this park? Be great. I don't know. I'd have to win the lottery several times. All right, I think we'll go this way. Coming from central Indiana, where people literally sometimes go their whole lives without barely leaving the state. One of the reasons I love Boston is it's just so diverse. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been all over the world in the Air Force, but not everybody's seen the same thing that I have. It's Tremont Street. And we'll go down this way. If you look right through there, that's the state capitol. And this is the Embrace. About 3 years old, maybe. Anyway, people wonder, is it sexual? What the hell is it? No, it's designed on, it's based on a picture of Martin Luther King and his wife when he found out he'd won the Nobel Peace Prize. You can see her arms underneath the bracelet holding onto his shoulders, and that's his arm around her. I even had 2 history lessons today. It's a foggy Boston evening. And you're gonna, look at the Embrace. Like perhaps much more interesting than daytime. All right, so this way. So over here in the summer is a splash pond. Winter, it's ice skating. But that's what keeping me from going there or there. Yeah. Sorry? Good, you? I can't right now. Well, we're live on YouTube actually, so yeah. Sure, say hi. You guys have a good night. Thank you. On YouTube, Scott D317. Yep. We're out checking out the Christmas lights. Yeah. Oh, cool. Shelbyville, but Indy for I've been here for 5 years, so. Oh, sweet, very nice. You never hear the 317 area code. Yeah, I named my channel Easy because easy to remember. We go playground, probably in the daytime. But last year I came out here when they did a skating show. I'll probably do it again this year. Oh man, I might do it live this time. The music was very, very loud. But let's go see people skate for a minute. There's the frogs. If everybody gets their picture taken with the frog. We're not here for frogs. We'll hit the Christmas lights, and for now, we're gonna see the skaters. I just don't want to step down while it's slick without having something to hold on to. But we can do it that way. Let's go this way. You just joining us. We're on Boston Common looking at the Christmas lights. Oh, and right there is the official Boston Christmas tree. We'll get over there in a minute. And hopefully I don't fall in bus. I have a bad knee and stuff. All right. Watch the skaters. I've never skated in my life. My mother did. Fun to watch. I would have to have one of those little things with that the blue thing. I almost need one of those to be around. Welcome to Boston Common. Anyone who's just joining us, we're here to look at the Christmas lights and we stop to watch somebody fall down skate. I mean, skate. We wouldn't wish for the train wreck, would we? Some to people up. I think we might have a winner. Then let's just follow along for a minute. Glad on our skate. Good music. Anyway, we have our little stuff at skating. We'll look at more stuff. Justin Timberlake. Yeah, you should just do recorded videos, but I'm trying to put this in my repertoire for cool things like lights and special events and stuff. Well, unless you're passing on the right, you deserve to get run over. I can say that. I'm a nice person. That's the Park Street Church. That's where the bells are coming from. That's my finger. Oh, now I could. I'm not going to. Not today. I could make my fingers do that, but my hat does that too. I'm saving that for special occasions. It's not today. That's the official city Christmas tree. It comes from Canada every year. Because Boston helped out. Can't remember which city of Vancouver. It will tell us. Let me get over back to the column. No, people who live here do not call it Boston Common. They just say the Common. I've kind of settled in after 5 years. Yeah, the Christmas tree lighting is a big deal. This would be all through here packed with people. I did it one year. Here's the Capitol. Can't really even see the gold dome. The fog. Here's the tree. I think it says right here. This is the home of the Nova Scotia tree for Boston. Each year, Nova Scotia gives a tree thanks to the people of Boston for their help in the aftermath of the Halifax explosion on December 6, 1917. Nova Scotians will never forget the act of kindness. So now you know. You can Google that. They're very pretty clock tower. I take a lot of pictures of them just because they're cool. Here we'll look back towards the Capitol again. It's kind of a little better view. This is the name of the fact now. I did know it because I put a lot of video. Anyway, it's playing this Christmas music, not being me out the time. I just realized that. All right, so Fremont Street. It's the top. Those are the entrances to the Park Street MBTA stops, which is kind of the biggest, like, well, one of the biggest stops. It's got the green line and the red lines. This is a really nice church. It's an area of town where I always say we could see anything. It's very true this time around. Well, it's still early. I forget. Not nighttime. You see, you get a good view. Here. Here's the elevator down to the stop. One of my videos, we were walking right up here and there were all kinds of emergency vehicles and had no idea what happened. Got home that night and saw some dude had fallen on the third rail and been electrocuted. We're gonna go into downtown crossing. I can make sure I'm not gonna get run over doing it. Good. I think I'm safe. This area is sometimes kind of rough. The pedestrian zone line. This is downtown crossing, which is one of the major shopping districts. It's kicked and empty festival. Big shopping area. Pedestrian area, except I think not getting everybody. Somebody who apparently either doesn't see the sign or it doesn't apply to them. You just pass somebody living on the street. You can do better in America. We can do better. Anyway, enough about that. Thank you. The Planet Fitness and a Bandyland. We put a bunch of these figurines down here. I'll see as many of them as we can see. Like a little. Sometimes that alleyway is locked up. Something to do with the bar association or something. Yeah, you have to start the building and you see the solid place. We'll come down here and see the decorations and see if anything's going on. There's a video on my channel of Tuba Christmas. It was entirely brass band playing. You look down here on the Franklin stuff. You go over there. And then here's the Macy's. This is the first Macy's I've ever been in. We usually have a big tree that they cut back on their holiday stuff. Oddly enough, or not oddly enough, spin around and see it. They cut back when people started complaining about the pride flags and stuff. So they say, well, screw it, we won't do any of it. Unintended consequences. Here's the pretty eagle. Anywhere you see a black T like that means it's a public transportation stop. You see the colors, red line and orange line. This is Primark. Kind of a discount clothes place. This area, they do things like have art shows and vendors. Elephants. If I can avoid getting their number. They update this every few months. It's kind of a welcome painting. I have a video of some Christmas carol down the other day of a two-bit thing. There's a horse. I'm not going to take you in because it'll lose connection. But I'm going to show you the grocery store that gave me snacks the first 9 months I was here. Well, they give them to me, I have to buy them. So the cool thing is you can stand here at this entrance to the two-stop and see outside the store and Primark. Here's dinner window shopping. Behind this is also a Taco Bell, and then it's closest from these for me. So there we go when I'm down here. We went last night, but it was raining after the way that was wicked. Anyway, we'll look back down the street. And yeah, it's good. Down this way is the theater district. We're gonna take a look down there. It's always pretty at night. I went to a bunch of things this summer. I decided it was bucket list time. One of the reasons I'm doing this. Another one of the big things. Big dope. At night you can see inside faces. During the day you can't. All decorated for the holiday. The brow bar. There you go. Here's the first minute in the British Commonwealth. Right. There you go. Pause it and read it if you want, because we're moving on. There you go. One of their window displays are cute too. I'll stop and look at them. It's kind of neat. Macy's is always known for their Christmas stuff. Well, you know, in the Thanksgiving Day parade, there's that. I just think it's cool. I'm pushing 61 next March. My mother didn't make it to 53, so I can't every one of these days about. So we went back that way, that would be back to the province. But we're going down to the theater district, which is down here. Oh, this is the Wonder Museum. I'm gonna do a video in there sometime. It looks really cool. Oh, there's a bar. I never knew. Oh, here's one of the figures you're about to miss. So if I'm not paying attention. It's a cat. There we go. So if you're just joining us, we're on Washington Street in downtown Crossing in Boston. It's out looking at Christmas lights and stuff. We will be the entire Commonwealth Avenue Mall, Public Garden, Boston Commons, mainly downtown Boston. So there's a lot of shops, hotels, coffee shops, and now we're getting into the theater district. Suffolk University is all around here. And then if you go to Cambridge, you got Harvard and MIT. If you got Commonwealth Avenue, so where I live, Boston College, Boston University. I just be quiet for a minute. That was fun. There's the polar bear. She might part of stuff up here. Pretty good one. Let's clear it out. Then right here's the Boston Ballet. I saw something there. I can't remember what now. Let's go there. Almost there. The French Quarter. The Legal Seafoods is like a big local chain. I actually went on a fishing trip last year with a guy who we caught 3 fish and he sold them to them. So we're just talking about arts Emerson up there at Emerson College. It's actually where the writer for the show Will and Grace went to school, and that's why my friend came here and went to school there. Anyway, there's the Paramount Center, Emerson, so the French Quarter, which is New Orleans, 15 cocktails. And then there's the Citizens Opera House. Look up at the top because it's got neat architecture. All right, we'll proceed on. I've never seen a show in the I've seen all the little restaurants and stuff. Cafe Nero. Yep. Wine bar and kitchen. I always enjoy this building because it's got this curved glass. If you turn right and go down there is the AMC movie theater that I was at yesterday to see Wicked. It's got 19 screen stuff. And right across the street from it is the Boylston Tea Stop. They don't call them assholes for nothing. Welcome to Boston. We're actually headed down to the theater district in Chinatown. We've been seeing Christmas lights and Now we're continuing on down through the downtown heart of the city. Anywhere you see a big T like that, it means it's a public transportation stop, which is the kind of town stop. And this, I want to say it's time of night, but it's only like what 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's a change. I'm gonna wait so we don't get another. Do people honk just like in your town? So this is Boston. So there's a Dunkin' Donuts on every block. Look around while we're waiting for the go light. Another Chinatown Orange Line stop, and then CVS Pharmacy next street. Everybody trying to get home from work. Boston has some of the worst traffic in the country. I'm not taking my life in my hands. Not this time of night. I'm not ready to die. And have you guys witnessed it? Every big turnpike road. I like the fact that I think putting that on YouTube now and talking at the car in front of them and run over me. Yeah, just a little bonus time. Headed down through Chinatown into the theater district and see things that are far away, like the wild. That's it. Boom chlorinated. That's also up. Got on blue bike. And now we're getting down into the, like I said, Chinatown. So a lot of even the hot pot sushi ranch. That's kind of neat. I tried to go in a restaurant or a grocery store down here once, and the lady said to me, "No camera, no camera." I'm like, what do you have to hide? I think this is Beach Street. Yeah, it has to be. Right, we're going this way. We have veered off from the Christmas lights temporarily. I mean, we're still seeing Christmassy things. See, I wouldn't lie to you. I would let you down. If you can't tell, walking with me is just like being here and we shoot the shit about whatever we see, like parking signs in English and Chinese. It's a very interesting part of the city. If you look at my channel, there are several dragon dance or lion dancers. Sorry, that I got down here. They had a thing called the Mid-Fall Lantern Festival. I came down and got about an hour just for that. There was Chinese opera. There was, yeah, okay, stuff. Here, what makes up the world best? I'm trying not to get run over. So down here is China Gate, which is where we took this little side detour. Oh, and more holiday lights with lasers. I spent 4 years in the Far East in Okinawa, Japan. Well, there's not a little Okinawa town. Little Chinatown. It's not too friendship barbecue. I'm going down. And CCTV camera. You're on camera everywhere. I think we can go. We're gonna go. Everybody else is going. Stop looking in the window. It was interesting. Dumpling King. It's actually creating a terror. What the hell is the China Gate? I see it. I haven't been here since September. So August. I figured it would be a fun little detour. We're in Boston in Chinatown. We took a little detour from our Christmas lights and came down here because we were close. And, you know, Chinese people celebrate Christmas too, some of them. Plus, when it's night, you can see inside all the little restaurants and places. So we spy on people. No, that's not normal at all. Here's the time of date. Little park over here that I think has some decorations. I could be wrong. This little park is usually full of old men playing checkers and smoking cotton. Where they did the Santa Festival. What's the shish? I don't know what they call it in China. They do the same thing. We're in Chinatown in Boston, making a little detour from our Christmas lights to see Chinese Christmas lights. I don't think that's me. Nope. So here's some art that's down here. Goes all the way down the side of the building. Anyway, we've had our detour. Go hunt for some more lights. Let's take another look at the Town Gate. There you go. Like which way do I want to go from here? We never know. That's why it's exploring. The antiquated Uncle Frank Chin Park. That is the Silver Line bus. It's like a rapid transit. It has its own, in some places, underground lane, like a articulated bus. Is the next best thing to building another subway. And there's some dragon art. Excuse me, on the playground. These blue bikes are, you can rent them. There's like a monthly fee and then two, I think it's a limited should be monthly, 250 an hour or something. Anyway. in the day you can see more of it. There's a little path that winds through there. It's a little garden. It's not exactly the time of year to go there. There's a gym up there. We're heading back to Christmas light. Look, there's some of them. Just felt the urge to see the China Gate. Well, not to mention, you're running on my GPS device. You're running your eyes around the fall. There you go. Let's go. Look at this. That's where I want to go. Don't think I want to go that way. I should probably get close to the prospect. That's the middle one. As you can guess, since that's the SL4, there's different ones at the different places. We'll do a little spinnering. That's where we came from. Run this one. Anyway, outside. Okay. Oh, we're Boston. We just came from the China Gate, looking at Christmas lights there. And now we're heading back into another part of the city. And listening to sounds. Okay, good. In Boston, I foggy evening. Not so bad here. We're amongst all the difference. Anyway, we're out hunting Christmas lights. We went to Chinatown, so we come back to Christmas light. You guys can go anywhere there. Oh, maybe not. Let's get the meeting. Yeah, nobody coming down, so I think I can. We're in Boston. Look around it. Four Christmas lights. We had a good Chinatown, so it's best pick and enjoy. But look, like magic, come around the corner, and there's Christmas lights. There's the Taco Bell. It used to be the closest one to my house. Didn't know that super cuts was in. Four, 505, another 504. You gotta love that. All right, hopefully we get to go. Uncle John's coming. I'm waiting. Taco Bell's that street and I got it. And then, have you had a salty caramel frosting? They're pretty good, but after getting out of the military in 1993, I'm in the windows for Wendy's for a while. I really hope when some people think I'm talking to somebody, they don't know I'm talking to, but um, Macy's, Dunkin', they're everywhere. Anywhere you see the T, the downtown crossing, orange line. Oh, we had transit police, not just regular police, but is it funny that they're right around the corner from a Dunkin', even though it's closed? That Cane chicken, it's just chicken tenders. It's fantastic, and it's always packed. There's one out by my house, Boston College area. It's all decorated for Christmas. Let's stop and look at the Macy's. I missed the ones back there. We're not going back. We'll get that next time. Love, get back, it says. Look, a moving mannequin. Oh, wait. The rhinoceros. I think we look home early. Oh, yeah, there's more Macy's. Sometimes I'm OCD like that. It's no, I want to see it all. Happy holiday, Boston. Also, some of you, happy holidays from Boston. Every utility box, everything. Boston, they're all painted. Go. So there's all more to do. We haven't been this way yet. We're in downtown Crossing in Boston. Yeah, Christmas Street. Something anywhere you see that, with public transportation stuff. Yeah, we're just do Christmas lights and displays, and we started out on the Commonwealth Avenue Mall, went to a public garden, bought the phone, this area, trying to pass. I didn't make it all the way down to Stadium District. Well, next time. Gonna not figure this out. I'm gonna do something like that. There's a rain. A little more yellow. Never knew what we'd see there. It's a little cold, but so it's pink. More of the figures. These are called the Franklin Steps. In the summer, people sort of especially like if they're down here and you don't, you know, also, so green line exit. But I'm also green orange. Green line 7. Franklin Steps. Yes, they're named after that Franklin. Penguin owls. These are that. And this is, you know, making my glasses less transparent. So that's it. This is sort of that. Well, the old South Church, I think. I get north and south confused sometimes. Not on a compass, just churches. Store shop. And what is this? We're on the wrong section of the field. Oh, it's a bear. Cookie. And I will tell you as soon as we're done, I'm eating somewhere. At the studio. And there's the church. This is the flagship Walgreens store. Wait, not full store. It's a glasses off. I can't see. I know I have a stupid laugh. Subscribe to my channel so you can hear it more. We're in Boston. Downtown crossing. Look at Christmas lights and such. And different things. This is our potato family monument. We like to do history when we can. This is the family before the family, and they are all fine. This is after the family, and they're not all fine. Charlie Service Center is the new office for the service center for the MBTA. Charlie is, let's see what the origin of this system. Charlie was some fictional character they made up to promote the subway, and it's stuck. It's your poor day. Of course, I brought you through where there's all these good places to eat when I have not eaten. It's, I don't know, breakfast. Birdie thought too. I don't think I've seen that before. Maybe it's new. Maybe I haven't been down here in a long time. I mean, I have, but not at night. Not the good old falafel thing. What's it called? Pie Alley. When it says the alley, well, that's not Pie Alley. The alley is a gay bar. It's down that alley. You know, yeah. Another I think is over here in Boston, downtown crossing area, looking for Christmas lights, and there's some all around. We started out on the Boston Common, or no, Commonwealth Avenue Mall, and then Every Garden, Pigeon, something another sewer thing. Anyway, we've been around. We're gonna try to do a few of these now that it's Christmas, so we get their holiday decorations in here. This is a hotel 5 years ago. Now it's part of Suffolk University. And right there is where I lived for the first 9 months I was in Boston. This is the old State House. We came down to that angle to see it. So it's humidity might get hurt. That way, we will walk through the sea. That goes to Long Wharf. Underneath the old State House is also orange line spot. That was pizza. All right, we'll stop and get a better look at the old State House. It's my favorite building in Boston, to be honest. And if you look on my channel, you will find a video from right near here. Oh, it has to do with the slave trade in Boston too, before they were emancipated here. Stop, take a look at the from the side. I think it's prettier in person, but then later I'll blow this up on my TV and think of I like that song. So if you look at, sorry about pointing at the guy, that's the customs house, cow, and it's normally really pretty and well lit up. So it's in Bob. All right, just go back with us. There's a mountain balcony right there. Every year since 1776, they read the Declaration of Independence on the 4th of July. And this year, there was a video of it online channel. Which kind of neat. Down over this way is Faneuil Hall and Quincy Market. We'll do a walk through there. Well, actually, I do it on my channel, but it looks like live stream through there soon. Through bikes. Those have pretty stuff in there. This 5 iron golf used to be a wax paint. Yeah. Leonardo, very bad looking Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Cruise. We're in the window. Goes back down where we came from. We do have a cool neon sign there. Who's your caddy? There's just lights on there. That's the city hall, mayor's office, etc. So this is the Russell statue. And it's got sayings and stuff around it. But oh, here's the, I don't know if you can see it in the dark. Probably not. Talks about his accomplishments both in basketball and as a civil rights leader. It's the Boston sign. Everybody, of course, comes and takes their pictures here. And there are some on my channel, but we will go back into there again later in the month. That's Faneuil Hall. Behind that, Quincy Market. There's a bunch of pubs and stuff that go back to Revolutionary days. City Market, a bunch of different things. Anyway. Those flags are half staffed today. Don't like stairs. That's okay. And you can look through and see the state house through there again. Hopefully this mist hasn't screwed up the lens so you can't see anything. The big glass heat structure is the downtown custom MBTA. The stop that goes right to my house. But we still have Christmas tree to see. It's one of the earlier mayors of Boston. I think the one that maybe built this thing. I don't know. I usually come here to vote. Where's the city tree? There's the JFK Federal Building going up into the clouds. It's where our Senator Elizabeth Warren's office is. And right over there, you can't really see it, right there is the biggest operating tea kettle in maybe the world. It's over a Starbucks, but it steams like it's making tea. Anyway, I think when we're spinning around, get the tree right over the building. And I'm going to tell y'all until next time. Love y'all. Bye.